76th episode of Tales from the Archive here on Handelabra Games. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the adjacent Hex podcast. I will be your host this evening. Tales from the Archive is the show where we use the medium of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the digital game, to tell a story of some kind. Some will be tales from the actual Sentinel storylines, and others will be totally original and or based on previous works. For consistency's sake, I do try to match each story up with an existing Sentinel Comics book title that has been mentioned previously by either Christopher or Adam or both, but by no means does that make these real or official canon or anything like that. You can kind of think of this as the Earth 603 Sentinels of the Multiverse. There will often be times where I deliberately make a play that doesn't make a whole lot of sense strategically, or play under some unusual or bizarre stipulation because it contributes in some way to the narrative we've created. I will do my best to try and win games, but even heroes fall sometimes, and that just makes for fun, interesting, and exciting stories. As with all the shows on the Handelabra Games channel, as well as the Another Letdown channel, we believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, without any more delay, let's open Ye Olde Book of the Multiverse and get this party started. So, it's pretty well documented at this point that my all-time favorite game is Sentinel Tactics. And the one game that I would bring with me if I were stranded on a desert island and were only allowed to bring one game to play for the rest of my life would be Euphoria Build a Better Dystopia. However, the game that I have far and away logged the most hours in, by just absolutely a long shot, is Richard Launius's Arkham Horror, 2nd edition. And one of my favorite story components of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the card game, is that Nightmist is directly descended from my favorite Arkham investigator, Joey Diamond. Sorry, Joe Diamond, Private Eye. We've played Arkham Horror 2nd Edition at least once a month for the last 2.5 years here at Stream Northeast, and I don't foresee that changing anytime soon. When we were tasked with starting Tales from the Archive, this was one of the very first stories that I wanted to tell, and I knew that I needed to wait until the correct time, the opportune moment, if you will. Initially, I was hoping that my buddy Alex, my teammate Alex, would be able to join us for this story, as it was partially his idea after a conversation we had with Richard at Gen Con a few years ago. But seeing as how Alex and I have hardly been able to coordinate our own team-up show, Zach and Alex Gear Up, I decided that this story was just going to have to wait for a little bit, and ultimately, here I am doing it by myself. So that time is now. The higher-ups at Stream, in other words, the higher-ranking agents, that being Agent Damage and Agent Who Must Not Be Named, have asked me to debut the variant version of the Harpy on tonight's show, and it just so happens that she features prominently in this story. Tonight's story is entitled Whatever Happened to Joe Diamond. It explores the mysterious disappearance of Joe Diamond in the... Sorry, hold on. Oh my goodness. This is what I get for forgetting to mute my computer. I think I got it. Sorry about that. This explores the mysterious disappearance of Joe Diamond in the early 1930s and how his granddaughter and her team tasked themselves with investigating it. It was a crossover event between Tome of the Bizarre, Arcane Tales, and the main Dark Watch book. Many people found this crossover to be a bit jarring because the tone of the Dark Watch book didn't really match up very well with the other titles produced by Sentinel Comics. But from what we understand, it was pretty well received once the final published issues were in readers' hands. The issue opens with Faye Diamond poring over a tome and muttering some arcane incantation to herself. Runes are glowing around her hands. Lillian Corvus is sitting in a chair in the corner playing with some sort of bizarre cat-like creature with a horn above each eye. Faye, why the sudden interest in your grandfather's disappearance? You've been trying the same spell for 2 weeks now and you're hardly eating. The last 3 missions we've been called on, you've sent me alone. I think Expatriette is getting a little frustrated. My abilities aren't fully developed yet, enough to handle myself properly in combat, and as unpredictable as Setback and Mr. Fixer are right now, it's like she's a glorified babysitter. It's not very fair to her. Without looking up from her work, or ending the spell she's working on, Nightmist replies, "Something terrible is coming. We've been through this, Lillian. My grandfather was lost in a battle with ancient evil from beyond the stars. That's all my family was able to recover from his writings." She picks up an old journal with pages falling apart and held together by little more than an aging leather belt. Handing it to the Harpy, she continues. Grandfather used to work with a team of investigators from in and around coastal Massachusetts. He could never read some of the writings and journals they kept, but like any diamond ever to occupy this home, he wasn't much for throwing things out that appeared to be of any value. Lillian stands up, leaving her creature friend to gnaw on a mouse toy that has rolled under the chair. She moves to the table where Nightmist has piled an enormous stack of papers and picks up a handful. Who's this Daisy Walker person? Any relation to Slim? Nightmist pauses. Not that I'm aware of, but she's mentioned quite a lot. It's worth looking into. She pulls out another aging book. It's a train station ledger, indicating movement in and out of the station in Arkham. Says here she was the librarian at Miskatonic University. That building was demolished years ago, but it looks as though there are a few notable times where she took the train up to Dunwich or Innsmouth at the same time as my grandfather. It looks like the trains were awfully crowded during those times, too. Lillian looks confused. What has that got to do with anything? Faye looks up and arches an eyebrow. If you know anything about the city of Arkham, when bad things happened, the train station became a mecca for anyone trying to flee the city. Grandfather used to work with Daisy a lot, and I'm not sure he would have if she was just another fleeing citizen. Look at this. We see a close-up of the book, and notably, the majority of citizens traveling at the same time period as Joe Diamond and Daisy Walker were headed towards Megalopolis, Hartford, Providence, and even north toward Burlington. Joe, Daisy, Dexter Drake, and Calvin Wright seem to be among the only ones traveling into Dunwich, Innsmouth, and Kingsport. I think these dates are significant. What was going on in the city during that time period? Harpy sighs, rolls her eyes, and pulls out a smartphone. After some hasty Googling, she shows Faye the screen, and the Master of Magic's face shows confusion and abject concern. Could it be that easy? Alright, so here we are with our story for this evening. Yes, obviously there are going to be a lot of cameos from Arkham Horror investigators, as well as I threw a little twist regarding Fate of the Elder Gods in there. So look around for a few references here. This is a story that I've been really excited to tell for quite a long time. I'm so excited that I could share this with you. So the first game tonight brings the Dark Watch to Madame Minimeyer's fantastical festival of conundrums and curiosities, where they find Kismet lurking around. Madame Minimeyer's is standing in for sort of the seedy underbelly of what remains of the city of Arkham in the modern time. So, yeah. Here we go. Whatever happened to Joey Diamond? We've got Dark Watch, all 5 members. It's time. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I see Hankroyd, Janagro, Cytosine, Seamus Butler, Licky00. Who else is around? It's good to see everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. I've been having a pretty good one. So, Dark Watch Nightmist, whose power I haven't seen in a while. It's reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put them back in the top on any order. That's pretty nice. Has Amulet of the Elder Gods, Oblivion, Scouring Mists, and Starshield Necklace. Expatriette has Prejudice, Quick Draw, Shock Rounds, and Speed Loading. Actually, this is a pretty good opening hand for her. Well, welcome back. I'm glad to see it. Dark Watch Mr. Fixer has Driving Mantis, Grease Monkey Fist, Meditation, and Toolbox. That's actually pretty good for him as well. We can start getting things going here. Setback has Exceeded Expectations, Fumbling Fool, Reckless Rush, and Turn of Events. And Harpy, who is brand new to me. Honestly, I've played 1 game with her so far, and I don't even think I was using her variant form. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to try things out. So we're learning together tonight. Honestly, like the story continues in a way that I'm very proud of, whether we win or lose tonight. So that's okay. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna learn some stuff, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, her power says, flip 1 control token, you may play a card. She has 27 hit points, and she has, looks like, 3 blue and 2 green control tokens. Her cards say, oh, awesome, Seamus Butler. Nicely done. Nicely. Wall plaid, as I say online. Our Conjurer says at the start of your turn, the Harpy deals up to 3 targets 1 infernal damage each. Then, if there are 3 or more green control tokens, destroy this card. The first time she's dealt damage each turn, you may flip a control token. Her Direct Strike says flip 2 blue control tokens and draw 2 cards. Discard as many cards as there are green control tokens. Whenever you discard a card this way, the Harpy deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage. That's kind of nice. Hugin and Munin, looking a little bit more worse for wear. 9 hit point Avian Companions. If there are 3 or more green or bird control tokens, increase projectile damage dealt by the Harpy by 1 at the end of your turn. Either flip a control token, or this card deals 1 target, 2 projectile damage. That's pretty nice. Swift Summoning says power. It's an ongoing card that says power. Reveal the top card of 1 hero deck. Play a card revealed this way. Okay. Discard any other revealed cards. If a one-shot is played this way, flip 1 blue control token. Interesting. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Jan Aggro. I love how everybody except Lillian has the white or the black uniform. Hers is just very, very white. I did go with the I mean, original art. I don't know. I kind of rolled the dice and came up that way. So, all right, Kismet playing the Talisman, which will be an interesting MacGuffin in this story. Yeah, it's there. Cytosine says Lillian's fashion sense is beyond uniforms. All right. Shaky Arm. Most cards in play. Reduce damage dealt by that hero by 1. I'm going to put this next to Nightmist because she deals herself a lot of damage. I might be able to mitigate that. And 2 left feet is a thing. Okay. So, Shield Necklace is a thing. Oblivion is always good. I might be able to reveal a 1. I mean, we could rig into Oblivion and do better. Mists could be really good too. However, Amulet's really good also. Shield Necklace. Shield Necklace is really solid, but like not yet. I'll run out the Shield Necklace and start rigging towards Oblivion and Scouring Mists. Okay, so whatever we put on top, she's going to draw. Might as well draw Mist form. Or Call Forth is actually really good too. Actually, you know what we can do? If I do... Yeah, okay. So we're going to put Call Forth on top. And then we're going to put... It doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. So we drew Call Forth. We can get extra artifacts. She doesn't need to regain health here, but she's got the Star Shield Necklace when necessary. So I'm going to start with Quick Draw and get Pride out. So we can at least take a shot here. And then we can play Prejudice. Actually, yeah. Its aim is her base power in this particular instance. I'll start wheedling her down. Oh, nice. RPG launcher. That's a good draw. Okay, so... It's specifically ongoing or equipment. So I can blow up the necklace. I'd prefer not to. Here. Although... Putting out a style would be pretty nice. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. Toolbox draws cards, which is my favorite thing to see. Charge is great. Grease Monkey Fist. Actually, that's really nice pickup. Swing for 3. Blow up that toolbox. It's going to get blown up anyway. Or monkeyed with, I should say. Alright, cool. We're on the board here. So there's no tokens in his pool yet. And his power is just remove tokens. So we need to find ways to add tokens. So I guess Reckless Rush is a pretty good start. Fumbling Fool also good to get some tokens going. I'm going to start with Reckless Rush. We'll go into Fumbling Fool next turn. We've got the Nemesis damage coming in here. Yeah, we'll do this. Sweet. Cause and Effect is a good draw, too. Alright, so... Looks like we have 3 blue and 2 yellow or 2 green tokens. Hugin and Munnin. Actually, Hugin and Munnin could be really good if we use her power. Hey, Selfaria, how's it going? And then we can do... Actually, yeah, I think this works. We'll do Hugin and Munnin. Flip one of these to that side. Yeah, honestly, I've been waiting a long time for this. And I'm sort of learning as I go, so definitely let me know if I've done something foolish. You know what'll happen. Up to as many cards as there are. Okay, cool. There's 3 or more, so the damage is increased. Hard stop. Okay, yeah, so this is fine. We can do... Yeah, I'm going bird early. I mean, birds, right? Draw some cards. Then we can discard up to 5 cards. We only have 4, but... And it's whenever. So this is, like, solid. Like, part of me... Like, the damage... The aggressive part of me wants to just bin the hand and deal 1 billion damage. But I feel like that's maybe not wise. Is that accurate, Sanvar? Like, honestly, I haven't looked enough at her to know. Well, this one, Hugin and Munnin are already in play, so we'll hit her. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Because you want to have... Alright. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's fun, right? Alright, I think I'm going to stop here. Ancient Tome, sick. Oh, hey, it's the old Book of Lore. And the birds attack too. Very nice. Good opener, good opener. First damage done by a target each turn to the source of that damage. Oh, that's gross. Bird early and bird often. Flip a Jeremy token to John's side. Oh my gosh. That's going to stick. We are going to make that stick. Ow. Okay. We definitely don't want that on either of these, so I guess we'll just do this. It's unfortunate, but I think Nightmist is just on support here. At least for the time being. Ouch. I mean, I'd take that over shooting the birds out of the sky. It's solid. So I'm going to call fourth. We really need to get rid of these shaky arms. Those are problems. RPG launcher is good. Maze and Mirrors. What's up, No Mercy Podcast? Good of you to drop by. Yes, I know. Yeah, we're gonna call fourth. We'll go until 2 are revealed. That's gonna be another amulet. Boo. Tome of Elder Magic. Okay, sweet. We're going tomes today. We're doing tome things. Okay, so Okay, yes. Elder Ring is actually really good here. We'll do it this way. Because that mitigates one of the shaky arms. This is the Star Shield necklace thing. It's not doing anything, or very little. So let's see. Expatriette has an RPG launcher, which can get rid of the maze. And then Setback can start getting rid of the shaky arms. It's not bad. Sorry, I thought I felt my cat walking by. Alternatively, we've got Prejudice. We can also wait a turn on that. I'm going to go ahead and do RPG launcher. Cool. Then we got a power to use. Keep shooting her. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So Fixer now has Abrasive Deep Grease Monkey Fist. Increasing damage by him seems very strong. Alternating Tiger Claw is an option, but she's not reducing any damage at the moment, so if I do Grease Monkey Fist, I can blow that right up. Play the other one next turn if necessary. What kind of damage do we want to do to her? I mean, melee makes sense. So we don't do that. Infernal damage. Seems good. Blow that up. We've also got the Star Shield necklace to destroy if we need to. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Cause and effect. There's really one target in this pool right now, so I think we wait. I'm gonna do Fumbling Fool, and we'll add 5 tokens. That puts us to 6. We can also mitigate. His hair is so freaking weird in this picture. Okay, so we got an Ancient Tome in canon here. That is the old book of lore, or sorry, the old journal from the intro. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until 2 ongoings are revealed. Put 1 into your hand, discard the other revealed cards. If there are 3 or more things, you may play an ongoing card. Or Conjured Aura, at the start of your turn, deals up to 3 targets 1 infernal damage each. Then, if there are 3 or more tokens, destroy this card. First time she's dealt damage each turn, flip a control token. You may flip a control token. That's not nothing. I'm gonna do this. Put in Conjured Aura. Flip 1 control token to play a card. Sure. We'll do one of those. We'll play this. Sweet. Draw a Harpy Hex. We will continue to deal damage because birds. Alright. Madam Minimires. Wheel of Misfortune. At the end of the environment turn, reveal the top card of the environment deck. If it's an attraction, put it into play. Otherwise, do something else. Everything's dealing itself damage. Well, I mean, that's not bad for Nightmist or Expatriette. Yep. We will flip one of these, and hopefully we'll get hit one more time. That seems loose, but yeah, we will. So that'll allow us to just do this. Oops. Did I flip the right one? I hope I flipped the right one. Flip the Jeremy tokens. Yes, yes, we will flip all the Jeremy tokens. So we run out Elder Ring. Let's draw a card and discard it, or destroy a card. We're gonna attune again. Oblivion seems very good on top, although we already have one. Enlightenment draws spells. Oh, actually, Enlightenment's super strong here. Yeah, we'll run Oblivion next. But like, if I can run Nightmist on card draw and give other people things to draw, that's really great. She has taken damage now, and we have an extra Star Shield necklace. So we're going to gain 3 back. Expatriette now has all kinds of stuff. I'm going to run out Prejudice. We'll fire with Pride, so we can fire with Prejudice also. Yes, of course we will. I'm just playing, so it's just me. Yeah, we're doing the Tales from the Archive, I usually go alone. Sometimes I'll have Lewd Dolphin come in and help me if I'm doing some heavy strategy thing, or it just makes sense. Like we did the Omni Cannon game, which was a 7-hour stream and was horrific. But so Monkey Fist again, strong. We can blow up the thing. Keep Monkey Fist around for charge. Yeah, let's do it. Make sure I'm not doing something foolish. Salvage Art's really good. Might do that pretty soon. Hammer at her once again with infernal damage because we love infernal damage. Oh, okay, cool, fine. It's fine. Whatever. So okay, I can blow up the tome. I can actually blow up the aura, if that's going to be a problem next turn. 3 or more control tokens. Right now there's not. So that's fine. That's not hurting anything. Starship Necklace is helpful. The ring is helpful. Tome. Fine, we're blowing up the book. No. Hankroid, that is never, ever, ever happening again. Like, unless I do like a 24-hour stream for some reason. Which I might. I've been considering it. For various reasons. Is it this end of the environment turn? That's not bad. Looking up is so good, though. We'll look up. And hit her for 4. She's down to 27. He's on Silver Lining. That's pretty good. Cool. More infernal damage. Take all the infernal damage. No Mercy Podcast knows me well enough to know that, yes, I do very much run on Duncan. Harpy Hex. When this enters play, Harpy deals 1 target 1 infernal damage. When you flip a control... Whoa! That's gas. I love it. Let's get that in there. Hex you. We're going to flip a token to trigger the birds. That's fine. Or do I not? Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So good. Yeah, it's one of those things that I've always wanted to do, like find a game that I'm actually somewhat decent at, which anybody who watches Zach Sucks at Games knows that is not easy. Harpy plus Hex plus Twist the Ether is yeah. I'll give you that. Alright, so she's got 3 birds right now. She wants less, so we're gonna flip a bird. Blow that up. Because she'd flip the token, which is great. Unfortunately, the birds are taking a bit of a pounding here. They are out. Not sure what I just did there. Oh, unlucky break is not what we wanted to see here. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 5. It's disappointing. That is also something I've considered. Actually, we do a Sentinel Comics RPG probably, but yeah, that is definitely a thing that I have considered. We're going to do Enlightenment, and then we're going to have. I think I need Harpy to draw cards here. She's only got 1. Setback's solid. Fixer's solid. Expat is solid. Yeah, we're going to have Harpy draw cards. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. That's going to be on top. this one will be second. Yeah, it'll be after the core rulebook comes out, though. Incidentally, if you haven't backed the Sentinel Comics roleplay game Kickstarter live now, you very much should, because it's gonna be sweet! I'm currently running an awesome campaign that I'm sort of writing myself with some help from various people from Discord. I'm going to put a flak jacket into play, so Mr. Fixer has something to blow up. Excuse me. I don't care. Sorry. Yes. Getting alerts that don't need to be there. Yes, they are at $218,000 raised so far. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. He's going to have to discard something. He'll discard one of these forms. That's fine. Charge. 2 damage. All right, fine. So, I mean, this just adds 2 anyway. I guess I'd rather put charge into play. Discard that. Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with you, Seamus Butler. Like, honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for the Kickstarter right now, because a thing happened in the last week that I'm not pleased with. But okay. Oh. Cause and effect. Here we go. If I get rid of this, that helps Fixer a lot. But I'm gonna get rid of this because playing extra cards is a nuisance. Here, take 9. And he'll take a bunch. But he'll also mitigate. So she's at 3. Let's see if Harpy can push through for 3 points of damage. I think she can. Alright, so Arcane Explosion. Flip a control token. That'll trigger Harpy Hex. Right? Yes, it will. Deals each. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Arcane Explosion. Triggers Harpy Hex. And there's the explosion. Boom shakalaka. Harpy for the win. That's what I'm talking about. So the Sentinel Comics roleplay game book is the core rulebook for a superhero RPG. And it is really cool. It's not like D&D or Pathfinder or anything like that. It's not a D20 system. It's not even a D10 system. It is the gyro system, which means you're taking a die from your power, your quality, and your status, and you're rolling 3 dice all at once, and usually taking the mid. And yeah, it's a really just innovative system. Alex and I run it in such a way that if you want to do something, you tell me what do you want to do, then you roll the dice, then you tell me what happens. So it's a very cooperative thing. There's not so much of the players versus GM situation. It's everybody sort of working together. In fact, we tell people now when we're demoing it, you are the editors of Sentinel Comics responsible for this character. And that just seems to work really well. People have a good time wrapping their head around it. As of right now, the Kickstarter we've unlocked the Guys book, which I know Sanvar is very excited about. We've unlocked the Diamond Book of Monsters modules, which is two 6-issue trade paperbacks to play through, which I'm personally very excited about. I love sort of anything Arkham Horror related, and more Diamond Book of Monsters is always good. So that means Darkwatch stuff. Even if the Darkwatch book doesn't, as Sanvar is noting in the chat right now, even if the Darkwatch book doesn't see the light of day in this particular Kickstarter, I am confident that it will happen at some point. I'd really like it to happen now because these are my guys, this is my crew. But yeah, and there that is. I remain optimistic, Gen Aggro, but we'll see. No Mercy Podcast, yes, I will be sidekicking at Gen Con. You can see my sidekick uniform hanging up behind me, actually. Actually, if I cut back to here, you can see it a little better. That right there is my sidekick uniform. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, normally at Gen Con, the sidekicks end up working the register. I don't know if that'll be the case this year, but I know at PAX East I will likely be at the demo table again. But yeah, Gen Con, my assignment is not posted yet. I will be there for sure, and I will be demoing for Greater Than Games, but just don't know what yet. In the interest of Sentinel Comics, the roleplay game, my friends Twitson, Westerp Waters, Speedy Olrak, that crew will be probably demoing the RPG. All right, so we won. All right. Kismet drops the talisman as the Arkham Police Service arrives and escorts her to a lockup. Setback picks it up, examines it, and drops it in the process. Several large birds land on it and try to put it back together, unsuccessfully. All this fuss over a... Hey, this isn't even hers. Harpy looks skeptical. What do you mean? Expatriette holsters Pride and Prejudice. We faced her a bunch of times. The real talisman wasn't covered... Or the real talisman wasn't that breakable. A young man appears from behind a dark corner. Excuse me, are you Faye Diamond of Diamond Investigations? Nightmist looks up from examining something and says, "Can I help you?" The young photographer holds out his hand and introduces himself as Malcolm Simmons. My great-uncle used to live here in Arkham. He was a photographer for the Arkham Times. I think he used to work with your grandfather from time to time. Several birds bring the ledger to Harpy. The ledger from the opening panels to Harpy and hold it in front of her. We see the name Daryl Simmons nearby Joe Diamond's on a few pages, and Nightmist and Harpy exchange a glance. I got a good photo of that talisman that girl was carrying before it broke. It was covered with Egyptian hieroglyphics. He holds out a tablet computer open to a Schminstagram page, showing power emanating from the talisman and Egyptian runes glowing over its surface. Setback stands up and tosses the shards aside into a trash can, but not before knocking over a tent and the all-seeing Alzerbar booth. Oops! Yeah, that's not Gabby's talisman at all. Hers was more round than that. Harpy looks skeptical. What do you mean? Expatriette Expatriette descends to ground level. This must have been stolen from somewhere nearby. Nightmist unfolds a map of the city circa 1926 on the hood of a police car. We're standing on the original foundation of the Miskatonic Museum, a location famous for bringing in all kinds of strange artifacts from all around the world without regard to their power or origin. Cultists used to raid this place all the time with two purposes: stealing some artifact of great power and, well, frankly, wrecking up the place so no other cult could do the same. The museum curator was so foolish that instead of being closed until Grandfather and his friends could get to the bottom of it, he just put out a new display at an almost daily basis. Harpy pulls out her phone. So how do we know what was on display? Sorry, Harpy pulls out her phone and starts Googling again. So how do we know what was on display when your grandfather went missing if it was constantly changing? Nightmist responds by opening a mist portal. On the other side, we see a vast sandy desert and a solitary tomb. We don't. So Game 2 tonight is another favorite of Tales from the Archive. Of course, we're going to the Tomb of Anubis. And why wouldn't we be facing the Ennead? Hero team is, of course, exactly the same. We have the Dark Watch, back again, back for more. It's a Nightmist story. And here we go. We'll switch to collector art here. Why not? And yeah, I agree with you, Cytosine and Sonvar and even Jan Aggro. Like, I mean, I will be very, very happy if we get to 300,000. Obviously. This is my team. I love them to pieces. They are not, as I said last week, they are not my favorite to play the card game with. But I just love the characters. I'm so fond of them. And I know that if these comics ever got published in our world, this is what I would read. So here we go. So we don't have Nemesis shenanigans going on here, but that's alright. Darkwatch Nightmist is carrying Abrasive Enlightenment, a Heedless Lash, and Oblivion. Darkwatch Expatriette has Liquid Nitrogen rounds, Reload Shock rounds, and Speed Loading. Not a great opening hand for her. Darkwatch Fixer has Driving Mantis, Hoist Chain, Jack Handle, and Meditation. Setback has Cash Out, Silver Lining, Turn of Events, and Whoops Sorry. And our new Harpy set has Arcane Explosion, Conjured Aura, Direct Strike, and what is that? Lash of the Elements? Yes. Alright, this is going to be tough. Shoo. Not a good opener for... Anyway. Knew It. Tefnet. And Nephthys. This is not going to be a strong one here, but there we go. Yay. Osiris is here to play too. The way I see it, we need to get rid of Knew It pretty quick. And then start focusing on the ones that are causing us more problems. So Heedless Lash. It's not bad. Enlightenment, we know what that does. We're going to go for it. This is infernal damage, so doesn't matter. I'm still going to hit Knew It. Just chain things off. Everything's going to take 2. This is again infernal damage. Of course, Knew It is reducing it to them, but that's fine. I'm still going to aggro. And we'll start rigging here. We got another Oblivion in hand, but Starshield Necklace is actually a really good thing to have on top. So let's do this. We're going to do Amulet. We're going to do Astral. Shoot, I did that wrong. I clicked the wrong Amulet. So very top, we're going to have the 3 Amulet. We'll do, and it doesn't matter from here. Cool. We'll do Oblivion next turn into a 2/4. That's not bad. Yeah, I would love to be able to say, hey, we've got 250,000 during the show next week, but we shall see. Speed loading, actually, speed loading's pretty solid. Sure, I'm running out. It's also something for Fixer to blow up. I didn't think of that. That's probably just better here. Speed loading is way better late game. Jack Handle's solid. It doesn't hit Shoe unless we can get the form out that switches the damage type. But that's fine. Like, I'd rather have Jack Handle out than... If we can find things for him to blow up, that's pretty solid. There's... Ooh, Overdrive. That's pretty nice. Whoops, sorry. Doesn't help us at the moment. Cash Out also not great. He might be just double drawing here. Could just run out... Actually, I'm going to run out Silver Lining just to give Fixer something to do. In case we need to. He can't mitigate, does nothing. And Whoops, sorry is a terrible draw also. At least at the moment. That's not bad. That I don't want to do. Because this allows us to play a card. So if I can flip over, that'll do it. Arcane Explosion's super good here. It's not perfect because Knew It, but... Cool. We're getting loose, or we're getting I guess loose is the right word here. She's gonna take 2. No, we're gonna do Knew It. That's 3. Cool. Oh, Knew It's... That's disappointing. Alright, that's fine. There's the Flock. Knew it's hurting. One player may destroy an equipment to destroy this card. I can't read it. We can find another way to get rid of that. I think Setback's probably got something. That's annoying. A Tomb's here. Oh, see? There we go. Environment's got our back. Or, rather, the Ennead has our back. Knew it is really good at getting in the way. They definitely view us as a threat here. It's alright. We're not hurting that badly. I'm still going to Oblivion. Everything's going to take 2. Sorry, kiddo. Shoe's a nuisance also, but... Alright, I would like to draw a Heedless Lash. And then we'll put Planar Banishment on top. You! Useless, foolish fool. Wait a minute, Arsenal access. There we go. Maybe we can get a gun from Arsenal access. There we go. One of them either into play or in hand. Let's shuffle the other one. So okay, so we have Silver Lining to blow up. I'm gonna move this into play. So we can at least take a shot here. She aimed last turn, which is great. Alright, Fixer. Overdrive probably not the best, but I'm gonna go ahead and meditate. Looking in the deck, I think it's a Grease Monkey Fist. Yeah, it is. We're gonna grab Grease Monkey Fist, put it in play. This will allow us to hit everything. We'll start by hitting her for infernal damage, which blows her up and allows me to hit everything else for full damage. We're going to go ahead and choose this to be everything this time, because infernal damage. And we'll blow up the Silver Lining. Jackhandle and Grease Monkey Fist against the Ennead. So good. Knew time is the right time for aggravating damage reduction. Nicely done. Yeah, see, Whoops Sorry is so janky. I think I'm just gonna double draw with him. Gotta get something that adds tokens. Like, okay, there we go. Reckless Rush. That'll start things off. All right. We go get the birds. It's projectile damage, so it won't hit Shoe. Direct Strike is not great here. I'm gonna go get the birds. This is projectile damage. No. And then flip a control token and play a card. Conjure Aura. Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's probably loose, but we'll see if we can give her some damage. Yeah. Sonvar, you're absolutely right. Like, if Mitigate added a token, God, it'd be so good. Geb's annoying. Yeah. I mean, Cytosine, you know I feel bad for my boy. Oh, here's Anubis. God, the tomb just does not want to catch us a break here. Blast of flame. Cool. Fairly innocuous turn for them. We're going to go ahead and Heedless Lash. Yep, we knew that was coming. This is infernal damage, so we're going at Shu. Yeah. We'll put that right into play. This was exactly what was coming. Perfect. Send Anubis on a wild goose chase. Well, obviously it's Oblivion. Alright, I guess I need to put that into play. And start being more careful. Hey, Team Orchid, how's it going? No problem, no problem. We'll play something for Mr. Fixer to blow up. Take a shot. Geb. Some gas? Nope. Actually, Shock Round's not bad. Master Magic is a terrific card, Cytosine. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So Salvage Yard combos with Overdrive. That's really good. Do I have two things to blow up? I don't think I do. I have the Flak Jacket. I'll put the Elder Ring out next turn. Conjured Aura. Fine, but... yeah, alright. Let's put it into play now. Like recur Overdrive next turn. Fine, we'll find targets for it. And we will set it to infernal damage. Yes. Oh, that is what you missed, Team Orchid. As of tonight, the Harpy token sides are now called John side and Jeremy side. Start by blowing up the Flak Jacket, and then we're going to use that power again. Fixer is going hamburgers, and we love it. So she needs that gun. She needs that gun. So we're gonna blow up the aura, unfortunately. Crowbars, whatever. Excuse me. All right. So Reckless Rush is unfortunately melee damage, so it can't take out Shu. But we need the tokens, so take out knock Geb over a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's right. Thank you, No Mercy Podcast. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. All right. Oh my gosh. I get the hiccups, something crazy. Sure. We'll do Direct Strike here. One. It's gonna be 2 points of damage. Yeah, we can get Geb over here. We'll keep Mystical Combatant kicking around. That's 2 down. We're done here. one target, X infernal damage, where X is the number of control tokens flipped this way. Okay, so we get 2. That'll get Shu over. Oh, shoot, I did that wrong. That's gone badly wrong. Or knocks Osiris or Nephthys down into dead range. No, we're just gonna kill Shu. That's 3. Ancient Tomes here. Here we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Bring Osiris into dead range. Judgment of Anubis. Guess who's coming back? He is no longer distracted, folks. Oh. Hang on, hang on. Anubis is doing damage here, doing work. Keep it going, friend. Keep it going, friend. Alright. So he's hit all of the Ennead members. Okay, Judgment is gone. But the Ennead is not happy about that. Okay, that's fine. Have hair, don't care. Select first player, top card of hero into the bottom card of deck. It's fine. I'll do that. Oh, man. Oh, so many good cards. Just like all gas. Turn page? No. Okay. Okay, now we turn page. Anubis is tired of being interrupted in the middle of a movie he's trying to watch. He's a big fan of that Brendan Fraser guy. Dude, okay, so I'm rewatching Scrubs right now, which is my all-time favorite sitcom. The Brendan Fraser arc is really dark. Like, it's upsetting. Sorry, random digression sidebar there. We're going to enlighten ourselves. Ow. But Expatriette, draw cards. Unload. Assault rifle, that's better. SMG. Another SMG. Okay. Yeah, that was worth it. That was worth it. Very top, we'll do recovery. Yeah, so Cyrus killed the birds. Harpy's angry now. Alright. Now we have firepower. Question is, do we need it? Yeah, I guess we do. Assault rifle's in. 3 targets. Let's shoot them. 1. Dead you. 2. Almost dead you. 3. Not quite dead you. Salvage yard. Oh yeah. We got guns to blow up. We're fine. We're all fine here. Everything's fine. I'll keep going with the infernal damage. It's dead another one. I think we can do this, folks. Yeah, we got guns to blow up. Sorry, Expat. I can dead her if I need to. Do it one more time. Blow that up. You don't need your guns anymore. Setback literally did pretty much nothing this game. In fact, he did basically nothing this game. We can whoop Sorry out like Grease Monkey Fist. Blow up Anubis. Okay, there's looking up. That would have been nice, you know, several turns ago. Uh-oh. Oops. I may have just set back to this. He stood around, looked pretty. Yeah, that's true. Give you that. I don't have a card to play. If there are 3 or more blue control tokens, you may play an ongoing card. Well, I can't, because... Yep, nope. Harpy, I don't think can do it. No, not quite. And of course, Setback had to blow up Anubis, who might have helped. Oh. Okay, the Rod of Anubis is now hanging out on the wall. And a tomb is left. Medai? I can't pronounce that. Can't pronounce that word. Flock this guy. You can discard that. You can discard... I don't care. You can discard... Sure, why not? That. And she's... Oh, she's got Harpy Hex. We'll take that. Oh, he's at 2 now. Cool. Oh, yay. Oh, Harpy's looking a little beat up. So's Nightmist. It's okay. He's doubled his hit points. Stop him. Does it tell me? Sure. She gains 6 HP. We'll get her back up to reasonable standing. And in the meantime, we will RPG launcher down this thing and kill a tomb. Dead you. That's what's up. Harpy is shown rapidly paging through some of the notes in Joe Diamond's journal. Every time she finds a mention of Egypt or artifacts, she pauses. There's 2 names that keep coming up related to this place. Apparently your grandfather was part of a planning team that sent an expedition to Egypt in 1929. Nightmist pulls an ancient vase off of Setback's head. I remember reading about Egypt in his notes. The expedition was led by Leo Anderson and guided by Ursula Downs. Harpy nods, and financed by the Kane family. There's not much mention of it after that, and I don't think your grandfather was part of it. He wasn't on the greatest of terms with Charlie Kane due to a disagreement between the 2 of them and an FBI agent called Banks. Nightmist calls a few of the books from her arcane sanctum through a mist portal and arranges them on a table. The final entry in his journal is dated right before his disappearance, exactly the same time as the expedition would have arrived here in Egypt, considering the time it would have taken to get here. Setback leans on the statue of a tomb and nearly knocks it over, but for some interference by Expatriette. So come with me on this journey. Hold on. What if your granddad discovered some ancient evil, like way worse than, say, Gloomweaver, for example, went to tell that Kane guy about it, and Kane was so gung-ho about his money funding this expedition that he sent them anyway? Catching on, Harpy finishes, so Joe summoned the said evil to Arkham and sacrificed himself to save everybody on the expedition? Nightmist looks horrified. There's only one being who would know. I was really hoping it wouldn't come to this. So, of course, the final game tonight brings us to Skinwalker Gloomweaver. Okay. The hero team, we got one more go with them. It's still the Dark Watch. They're still doing Dark Watch stuff. This time, things are gonna get a little dicey. And the environment, as she opens the mist portal, is of course the Realm of Discord. RPD, I'm not that mean. I mean, you can't even fight guys anyway. This is gonna go horrifically. I can predict that right now. But everything else tonight has gone really, really swimmingly. In the negative version of that fight, Nightmist does something really, really awesome. She just like channels her inner darkness and just drops the room into like a black shift with eldritch tendrils coming out of her back, and Harpy and Setback have to work really, really fast, and it's kind of cool. But I'm glad we won that one. All right, here we go. Skinwalker Gloomweaver. I haven't seen him in a long time. Pouch of Bones is in play. The first time a non-villain target is destroyed, put the top card of the villain deck is played. When Gloomweaver would be destroyed, his villain character flips to the Rotting God. At the end of the villain turn, he deals the non-villain target with the second lowest HP, 4 melee damage. And then on the other side, he deals everybody 5 damage. Whenever a cultist is destroyed, put the top card of the villain deck, or the top card of the villain deck is played. Whenever a target is destroyed, he regains. At the end of the villain turn, he deals every non-hero target a bunch of damage too. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, Sanvar. Like it's winnable, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And of course, we have Nemesis shenanigans here as well. So, Darkwatch Nightmist has Enlightenment, Master of Magic, Mist-Fueled Recovery, and Scouring Mists. Expatriette has Hair Trigger Reflexes, Liquid Nitrogen Rounds, and Abrasive Submachine Gun. Darkwatch Mr. Fixer has Bloody Knuckles, Charge, Hoist Chain, and Meditation. Setback has Fumbling Fool, Karmic Retribution, Looking Up, and Silver Lining. A much better start for him this time. Harpy has Abrasive Ancient Tome. She is now holding 2 Diamond Investigation bits of writing, Calling the Flock, and Mystical Outburst. Deep breath. Here we go. There's the Pouch of Bones. There's the Zealot. Wait. I mean, EJG, I had nothing to do with it. I'm just the guy driving the game here, but I will definitely pass it along to John and Jeremy, and like David and Handelabra and people like that, because they did a fantastic job representing the tokens. I think it works really, really nicely. Master of Magic is actually a really good start, especially considering she doesn't have a whole lot of other stuff. So let's just start getting set up here. We're going to draw Oblivion and start getting set up for that. We can grab Heedless Lash, I guess. Hair Trigger Reflexes is good. SMG is probably just the play here. It's just 1 damage, so that's not going to get through. We're going to go ahead and aim. That Zealot needs to go. RPD, I love that you're doing that. That's good stuff, man. Actually, Hoist Chain is not the worst. I'm actually going to start trying to get this Zealot out of here. It's going to be a slow roll, but we got an extra submachine gun. Crowbars, just not for nothing. Looking Up is pretty good. Actually, it'll get rid of the Zealot, which is excellent. As There's probably some triggers off that. No? Okay, cool. Alright, so we could grab the birds. I don't know. I think I may be going John mode here with Harpy. Yeah, I know, right? I like to think of it as that he's spilling his IPA everywhere, and it's just a waste of good beer. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm going to run Ancient Tome out. Let's see if we can just get some cool stuff going. Harpy Hex is great. Actually, Harpy Hex is really good. Nicely said, Hankroyd. Explosive bubbles. Well, that's not helpful. Good thing I didn't grab birds. We have damaged Skinwalker Gloomweaver! Oh, I guess we didn't. Oh my god, it's so much damage. Alright, Nightmist is already hurting really, really bad. So, we need to play a spell here. Get her health back up. Let's get aggressive. Do the same. Cool. These. Let's rig. Draw Heedless Lash. Just oh, okay, well. Yeah, I think that's good. Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I know, right? Actually, reflex is pretty... No, we'll run out the SMG here. It's loaded. It's aimed too, which is good. Oh, Disciples here. It's kind of nice though that we were able to just pick her off immediately. Crowbars is fine. I'm gonna do Bloody Knuckles and then blow it up to itself. I can just punch her in the face and call it good. Sure. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Jack handle. Ooh, nice. Oh, yeah. So Karmic Retribution, we're not there yet. Let's see. We would be if we did Fumbling Fool. Yeah, let's do that. Does go to 11, which is... Oh, actually, you know what? I can just mitigate. Puts us exactly at Karmic Retribution range, which is perfect. Hopefully that'll mitigate some of the damage to Harpy coming up. Outburst. Oh, that's this one. We can use power to do Mystical Outburst. Yeah, we're going to go. Calling the Flock. We're going to go get Hugin and Munnin. Deal a bunch of damage, or a couple points of damage, a point of damage. Then we'll use the power, we'll flip one of the greens, and then we'll hit the pouch again. Then we'll do Outburst. Oh wait, Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, this is Harpy Hex. Did I just do that backwards? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Nope, I gotta get the bones. Gotta get the bones out of here before we really start focusing on Gloomy. When it enters play, each player may destroy something, any number of ongos. We're just gonna take the damage here. It's probably a little loose, but in the interest of trying to get set up as quickly as we can. Ophidia is here. Yay. What a jerk. Gosh darn it. Wow, we are just taking astounding amounts of damage. And with... okay. Alright, we're going to do Mistfield Recovery. Gain 5 back, something like that. Not enough, but something. Here's Flak Jacket for something for Fixer to blow up. It's not the most astounding turn. There's Attack Shot. That's what we needed. Here's Jack Handle. We can hit everything with this now, which is great. Blow up that Flak Jacket. Actually, the submachine gun is probably next here. When you play Slim Walker's Punch Out. Karmic Retro. Hit the pouch. Blow it the snot up. Then we'll do Looking Up. Smash Ophidia. Really get things going here. Okay, so we're not set up to do mystical outburst just yet. I guess we'll just run out another Ancient Tome for reasons. I don't want to do that just yet. We're just putting things in hand here. If this card when this card enters play, you may discard a card. If you do draw a card, draw one card or flip one ongoing. Flip a bird. Wow, words. If there are 3 or more of those, reduce damage to her by non-hero targets by 1. After the Harpy is dealt damage by a non-hero target, if there are 3 or more Jeremy tokens. Alright, grab that. And we drew another one. Ophidia's annoying. Oh, wow. Okay. Time flies. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. And Harpy gets a Sable Pen. And there's a Zombombi. Alright, zombies are fine. Whatever. Nuisance, sure, but yeah, Nightmist is not doing so hot here. Lash, not strong. Oh, that's right, I got 2 card plays. Alright, well, we're going for it. Ouch. Nightmist is going nuts here. This may be loose. Oh, oh, I thought that was going to give us health back. It didn't. That's a nuisance. Okay, that's not a spell, though. That's the shield necklace. That's the amulet. Attack shot. Liquid nitro. put it in the tack shot. Or should I just do it on hair trigger? No, that's fine. I think we're kind of into just go as fast as we can mode here. No guarantees, but Tiger Claw is fine. I'm going to run out Hoist Chain instead of Jack Handle here. We're going to meditate and grab... Is it Monkey Fist? Yep. I think it's Monkey Fist. We got an extra tome. Jack Handle and Charge. Okay, Charge is good. Charge is a good pickup. Weird. Alright, Reckless Rush is here. Silver Lining's here. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Trick, of course, would be getting... Oh, I read it as Hope, Team Orchid. Come on. Nope. Yeah, Mist Form is probably the best we're going to do here, but... Unfortunately... I'm not seeing it anywhere. Whoa. So we're just going to try and get him flipped over and pray we can find Mist Storm somewhere. Or Mist Form. Yeah. Get that shotgun out of here. We need to flip a bird. Ow. I mean, we can flip him. That's not the problem. That's the problem is doing 100 damage without Mr. Fixer just bouncing guns off of Gloomy's head and Expatriette yelling, "That's not how you use those!" Nicely done, Cytosine. Mr. Chomps, stop ducking your head, buddy. It's not that bad. That's not what I want to be doing. That's a bummer. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he definitely wants to see Gloomy flip. I mean, he'll get him on and can get him to 1. It's better if we flip a token. This is the correct play. That's annoying. We need to get rid of that Sable Pin. Time flies. Ethereal Bonds. And our Expatriette can't deal damage. Yay! Just what we need. Oh, Crimson Pin. Gross. And an Indigo Pen. Well, luck-based stuff it's got to go to Setback, right? All right. Star Shield is coming in. And amulet. Come on, mist form. Darn it. Oh, right. These are already... RPD, I wasn't exactly sure if that was a pinion joke or a voodoo pin joke, because it works both ways. Nicely done. Wall plaid. Yep. Okay. Well, we're going to gain 2 hit points back. She can't deal damage. So here's Hair Trigger. Guess we'll throw an assault rifle out there too. We can aim though. It's next level punning is what it is. All right. You know what? There's a better play here. Hit everything with infernal damage. Gloomweaver flips. And here's the swing. Fortunately, we can also... we have... what did we have an extra of? Jackhandle. Harmony. That's... time flies sticks around. We got a big turn coming up. Assuming we survive. Yeah. I can get rid of the pins and the bonds, or I can keep hitting him. Let's get rid of this extra stuff. Unfortunately, this is going to heal him right back up. But getting rid of these is also strong. We'll do this, but we're not going to use it just yet. Looking up. So maybe just focus fire time. Applied numerology. Isn't that a textbook from Harry Potter? Like, I swear that's a textbook in Harry Potter. I promise I'm not looking it up. The first time a hero target will be dealt damage by a hero target, you may reduce that damage by 1. Whenever you use a power in the Harpy's play area, increase or reduce... oh, okay. That's, not nothing. Explosion. Right, but I want to say this is the arithmancy textbook, the name of it. I could be wrong. How? Thank you, Selfaria. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yep, I believe that is correct. Nicely done, incidentally. And the Portal Fiend. Yeah. Shoot it. Well, here's everything taking a bunch of damage. Oh gods. Nightmist is out. Oh gosh. Ah. Oh no. The following is here to make things miserable. I mean, yeah. Oof. Oof, strength of the grave. Yep, this happened. And now he's feeding on stuff. Oh look, there's another zombie. And okay, well, okay. Expatriette's down. Fixer's down. Setback's down. And Harpy is also down. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, that just happened. He took one turn and then just wrecked us. So, but that's okay, because this story ends in an either way. The panel shows Harpy cowering behind a rock, holding the old journal, and from out of the realm of discord, a page that had been missing begins to materialize itself after the final entry. "Faye, look!" Harpy shouts. Nightmist looks up as Gloomweaver makes his way through a mist gate and into the real world. Stream operatives report that this is also the beginning of the Skinwalker Gloomweaver event. A sketch, familiar now to all readers of Sentinel comics, fills the panel. It's Oblivion. The text from the page of the old journal obscures the final panels as members of Darkwatch throw themselves through the portal after Gloomweaver. The words on the page read, "This threat is far greater..." Sorry, I gotta read this in Joe Diamond's voice. "The threat is far greater than anything we've faced. No monster, no herald, not even the horror that appeared on Sentinel Hill could compare to this. It's the living embodiment of both entropy and preservation, and will destroy all of reality. I can only hope that my sacrifice and the Elder Sign we discovered at Innsmouth can hold it at bay." The bottom of the page shows an eldritch incantation. In fact, the one that a Nightmist uses at the beginning of the Oblivion comic to open mist gates, and an illustration of a branch with 5 points. So that's the story of the mysterious disappearance of Joe Diamond, and how Faye was able to discover the key to opening the mist gates, allowing heroes from other realities to join in the fight against Oblivion. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I've been working on that one for quite a long time. I'm really, really fond of the whole story or the connections between Arkham Horror and Sentinels of the Multiverse, and I really wanted that to sort of go all together. Obviously, we had some cameos from other Arkham investigators. And it shows how the Skinwalker Gloomweaver event started. Yeah, I'm really, really fond of that. I know some of you at the beginning were hoping that there would be other cameos from other investigators, but really, I mean, they're kind of in name only, just because this does, of course, take place, well, almost 100 years after Arkham Horror. So, but we do have a backup story tonight. And since we are showing off Darkwatch Harpy, I say we'll try something different. Yeah. No, we've still got another, I don't know, 20 minutes. Oh, dude. Yeah, no, Hankroyd, you're absolutely right. I do. Although more than that, though, I want to be, I gotta be honest, I want a Gloomweaver Elder God for Fate of the Elder Gods. I really, 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 really want that. It works perfectly. The Agents of Arkham expansion introduces a lead investigator mechanic, that I want Nightmist to be part of Fate of the Elder Gods so badly. And I'm like, how cool would it be if Nightmist could just call in the Dark Watch and combat Ancient Evil? Like, I think that'd be super cool. Anyway, yeah, well, okay. RPD Spirit Island is kind of the Nexus of the Void, but kind of not. I don't know. It's more complicated than that. So, what are we doing for the backup story? What's the backup story? Obviously, we're going to have Dark Watch Harpy in there. But I want to try her with a different team. Something else. Something else. Bring her in. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we even doing? Oh, what's a fun game? We haven't fought Deadline in a while. Oh, sure, Selfaria. Yeah, who does she play well with? A rousing game of blow up the planet? What are you suggesting, Baron Blade speedrun? Legacy Visionary based Nightmist. Well, I like Legacy. We don't get to see Visionary all that often, so I'm down to those two. I'm sick of looking at Nightmist, though. Robin Sparkle's number's not my jam. Argent Adept, the guy's the man, but I don't know. I'm not feeling him tonight. Sorry, Ankroyd. There we go. Oh, wait, no, I need to do... Gosh, I like... Oh. I like this art better. Can't use those. Yeah, exactly, RPD. It's too handsome. Too handsome. Parse? Ooh, Parse is fun. I like using Parse. Yeah, let's get Parse in there. Sounds like a plan. It's a good environment. You're a team of 4, that's solid. Something we haven't seen in a while. I can't use those. I'll throw Unity in there. Sounds good. Let's do it. I like this color scheme, too. It's a lot of purples, a lot of pinks. And Legacy. Got some blues, I guess. Gosh, we haven't seen... Oh, we haven't seen the Temple of Zhulong in a while. Actually, the Temple of Zhulong was on the shortlist for tonight's story. I just decided, no, we're going to do it this way instead. We're bringing in purples, pinks, and whites, yeah. And Legacy. So where's our villain? Where's our villain? Team Orchid suggested blow up the planet. I presume that means Baron Blade. But if we've got Legacy in play, it's just going to be over too quickly. We could use Ambuscade. We can. I mean, oftentimes we can dirtle around against Ambuscade. Freedom 5 Legacy for extra blue. It's not really much different. Oh, blow up the planet is Deadline. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, all right. We'll do Deadline. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. All right, so Deadline at the Temple of Zhulong versus America's Finest Legacy, Visionary, Unity, Harpy. Okay. No, we've got to go Young Legacy because now we got girl power. Right? Yeah, I did too, RPD. I thought he had just like an all-blue suit. Blow up the ocean? Do Ruins of Atlantis instead? This is my favorite legacy. Far and away. Yeah, I'm gonna jam this. Oh, okay, got it. But incidentally, one of the things that's been revealed with the Kickstarter is Young Legacy's new, Legacy's new costume is so cool. It is unreal. I love it so much. It's not quite beacon cool, but it's very cool. I'm super excited about it. So Young Legacy has Backfist Strike, Danger Sense, Heroic Interception, and Thawk. Visionary has Brain Burn, Cerebral Hemorrhage, Suggestion, and Rest the Mind. Unity has Abrasive Brainstorm, Hasty Augmentation, and Scrap Metal. Incidentally, no robots in her opening hand. Darkwatch Harpy has Ancient Tome, Direct Strike, and Abrasive the Flock's Care. Excuse me. Parse has Between the Lines, Extrasensory Awareness, Impossible Shot, and Updated Intel. Take it easy, Hankroyd. Thanks for stopping by. Atomic Endglaive. One target. Okay, so he's doing some extra damage. That's fine. Start of the turn, play the top card of the environment deck, then the environment card. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about that because the first thing we're going to do is play Thawk because I'm sick of looking at this thing. Let me draw a card. It's got the 3 best words in Sentinels on it. And we got the Glaive. That's right. Alright, what do we got? Base Visionary. One player draws 2 cards, then discard. Oh, you know what we should have done? If we'd really been thinking about this, we should have done Unleashed Visionary for maximum purple. But, whatever. One player draws 2 cards, then discards a card. Yep. Parse, too. Oh my god, the interactions between Visionary and Parse are so good. Fine. Nothing in the trash yet. There's nothing in the trash yet, so we'll do this. We have damaged. Draw 2, discard 1. Unity needs bots. Okay, there's that. Much better. Much better. We need scrap metal to do something with. Brainstorm allows us to draw a card, so that's great. Hasty Augmentation. So good, too. These are all good cards. Alright, here we go. Alright, Mind Spike is fine. We'll do Brainstorm next turn. I just want to get a bot into play, so we're dealing something. There you are, buddy. We, for those who weren't there on Thursday night, we named our Zelda character Chomps after Mr. Chomps, who was hanging out. Because that's his thing. That feeling when Unity is 100% a sorcerer. Sure. Start by doing that. Cool. 1. Think. 2. Think. Sure. The Legend of Deborah, a Chomps to the Past. Nice, RPD. That's good. What do I want to do? We're in Jeremy mode right now. Not that we have anything to support it. That's not a good draw for being in Jeremy mode. That's fine. Slow though. It's not great. I'm going to do this just for the draw card. Snap position's good. I like that. And we'll fire another arrow. Oh, that's right. We're at the Temple of Zhuang. I completely forgot that. Oh, hey, dragon right off the bat. There are a lot of environments that do that. I'm just realizing that. A lot of things that are just like, oh, here's a thing. I'm gonna go get it. Oh, that's annoying. Wow, that's in the words of Phil Swift, that's a lot of damage. I'm not sure, Team Orchid. There's not gonna be much left. Alright, well, there's that. Flippy flip. It's like a lot of little bit of damage. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright, well... let's gain some health back. Yeah, right? Alright, the race is on now. The race is on now. Getting a mother back. What's she got at right now? She's all birds. So... yeah. Cool, another Mind Spike. Well... yeah, we'll brainstorm. Okay, there's a construct pylon. Are there anything that I can blow up? It's just equipments, right? So, no. That's a bummer. There's another construct pylon. It's nice. Nice grab, nice grab. Birds. Alright, so, unfortunately, we need to... not what I was looking for. Not what I... okay, alright. The birds peck at his face. Ah, there's crit mult. That's what we were looking for. Alright, mystical ceremonies. Probably a little loose because I think Mr. Chomps is probably better off not being there when deadline goes off, but no, that's fine. That's not so fine, but oh boy. Here, have a back fist strike. And eye lasers. So we retconned the legacy character sheet to better reflect Young Legacy for the campaign I'm running right now. My friend Sammy is loving it. Like, truly adoring the game. Okay. Hemorrhage is fine. It's not the greatest, but... I don't think we have any other equipment in play still, so... Alright. That's a bummer. Do your thing, Mr. Chomps. Nom 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 nom. Right, buddy? That's disappointing. Oh, that's fine. Still gets there. Six damage to everything. Sorry, Chomps. Get loose. Oh, Harpy can just go bananas. He's at 10, folks. So good. So he's at, what, 6? We gotta go one more round with him here, unfortunately. Unless the environment can pull it off. Actually, it can, because Mystical Ceremonies allows us to play a card, so that's nice. Okay, here's the dragon back. But let's play a card, right? So if I just do Brainstorm... Oh, that doesn't quite get there. But, hang on. See if there's a better play here. Yep. Yep. There we go. Let's turn it into a power. Does Harpy have something that can deal damage? Yes, she sure does. Will it be enough? Doubtful. But we'll try it. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's only 2. It's not quite there. He's at 1, folks. Yeah, I think hitting the B-bot would have made more sense there, but... we shall see. There's the assassin. Okay, the assassin shows up and just has had enough of this and deals the finishing blow to Deadline. That's fair. That's fair. That's the kind of thing that can happen at the Temple of Zhulong. Anywho... Yeah, so I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Tales from the Archive here on Handelabra Games. I know I had a lot of fun writing it and producing it. This story I've wanted to tell for quite a long time. If you liked what you saw, Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share our channel both on social media and in person. You can follow Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as Handelabra Games here on Twitch. If you want to see more content from me, including the Adjacent Hex podcast and the occasional sketch comedy video, facebook.com/Another Letdown is the place to be for that. If you have story submissions for me to tackle or just want to say hi, hit me up on Twitter. My name is @DENONCZD. I also do live streams of other video games on my own team's Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/Another Letdown. Zach Sucks at Games broadcasts on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We started Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for Super Nintendo last week, and we'll be playing that for a while. But my annual NHL 1994 stream is also coming very, very soon, right as soon as we get the Stanley Cup playoff bracket. We will also see this return of Zach and Alex Gear Up very soon as well. We're just trying to work out the final details of that. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam. And as always, in good old-fashioned cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more information at sentinelsdigital.com. As a little teaser, we've also got something big coming your way on Tuesday night, right here on the Handelabra Games channel. So be sure to be here. I think it starts at 6, but I'm not 100% sure for that. And make sure that if you haven't already, back the Sentinel Comics RPG on Kickstarter. We're busting through stretch goals, and it's been pretty cool. It's gonna be a good system. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you next weekend. Bye.